Hello dear student, welcome to today's computer science class. So in today's class we will discuss your chapter number 1 fundamentals of a computer. So students, what is a computer? So the computer is an electronic machine that processes information and gives output according to the given input. Here you can see a diagram of a computer system. So in a computer system there is a screen and monitor, speaker, microphone, mouse, keyboard and speakers. So in the upcoming slides we will discuss everything about computer. Now the computer works on the principle of input, process and output. It is also called as IPO cycle. That means it takes instructions and commands from the user, which is called input, and then it examines and calculates them, which is also called process, and then it produces a result accordingly, which is known as output. So this is all about IPO cycle. Now this is a diagram of IPO cycle. Let's try to understand by taking an example. Suppose you want to hear a song. So for that you have to click on the song by using the mouse. So this is an input. Okay. Then the CPU calculates it and processes it, and then we can hear the song through the speakers, which is an output. So this is all about IPO cycle. Now a computer has various parts, and mainly we can divide the parts of a computer in two categories. One is hardware and the second one is software. Okay, and in software we can divide software into two categories. One is application software and the other one is system software. Now in the upcoming slides we will discuss about hardware and software. So what is hardware? The computer hardware is the collection of physical parts of a system, and we can simply say that part of a computer which can be seen or touched is called hardware. Like mouse, we can see the mouse. Like keyboard, we can see the keyboard. Like speaker, we can see the speaker. So these are some examples of computer hardware. So here we can see these are some examples of hardware. Mouse, keyboard, CPU, scanner, microphone, printer, hard disk, pen drive are some of the examples of computer hardware. Now we can classify computer hardware into four categories. One is input device, then output device, then processing device, and then storage device. You can see in this diagram various components of a hardware. So first of all, let's discuss input device. So what do you mean by input device? Input device enables user to enter information and command into the computer. Let's try to understand by taking an example. Suppose you want to type a letter in your computer. So by using the keyboard you can type a letter in the computer. So the keyboard enables you to command your computer. So that keyboard is your input device. Here you can see some examples of input device. Some examples of input device are keyboard, mouse, joystick, scanner, touchpad, light pen. So you have to remember these examples. Now this is a keyboard. This is a mouse. This is a joystick. So joystick is specially used for playing games in the computer. So let's discuss about processing device. The processing devices processes the data as per the instructions sent by the input device and then send the results to output devices. The processing devices are the brain of a computer. Okay. Now the processing device of a computer is called CPU. The full form of CPU is Central Processing Unit. So the CPU acts as the brain of a computer system, and it controls the flow of information and instructs the other part of the computer as what they should do. So let's try to solve by taking an example. Suppose you want to hear a song. So the CPU directs the speaker to play a song for you. And in case of desktop, the CPU is present inside the CPU box. Now here you can see in this diagram that this is the CPU box, and inside the CPU there is a microprocessor chip which basically calculate and execute an input to output. Here in this diagram down there, this is a microprocessor chip. Now the computer has three main parts: control unit, arithmetic logic unit, which is also known as ALU or ALU, and then memory unit. So arithmetic logic units, that is ALU or ALU, it performs all the arithmetic calculations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. It also performs the logical operations, whereas control unit controls all the activities of a computer. It checks the result given by the ALU. And also the memory unit, which is the storage device of a computer, is called the memory. So the memory unit stores the input and output data. There are two kinds of memory are there. One is ROM and the other one is RAM. Now what is output device? So the output device is any device used to send data from a computer to another device or a user. And output devices are used to display the data that we input into a computer and the results which we get after processing. So some examples of output devices are monitor, speaker, printer, etc. Storage device. So storage devices are those which store the data in its memory. So there are primarily two types of memory devices. One is primary memory and the other one is secondary memory. Here in this diagram you can see some examples of storage device. So hard disk, pen drive, CD, DVD, flash drive, memory card are some of the examples of storage devices. So let's discuss about software. So software means which we can see but cannot touch. So this is called software. So what is the definition of software? So software means a program which is installed on a computer for specific purpose. Some examples of softwares are what? MS Paint, MS Word. There are some more examples of software. So Microsoft Windows 7 operating system, Google Chrome, Microsoft Internet Explorer, MS Microsoft Office, MS Windows, Media Player, etc. So there are two types of software. Number one is application software and number two is system software. So application software is a program or group of programs designed for end users for specific purposes. So some examples of application software are MS Paint, Windows Media Player, etc. So let's try to understand by giving an example. So MS Paint is an application software and MS Paint is only used for drawing. Like Windows Media Player is only used for listening songs. So this kind of software can do only a specific type of jobs. Okay. Now what is system software? So system software is a type of computer program that is designed to run the computer's hardware and application software. So system software can only run the computer's hardware and application programs. Okay. Like Microsoft Windows. By using Microsoft Windows, we cannot draw or we cannot listen a song. But Microsoft Windows is necessary for running the MS Paint or Windows Media Player. So here you can see different kind of examples of application software and system software. We have MS Paint, MS Word, Windows Media Player and games. These are application software which can only do a specific work. But the operating systems Windows 8, Windows 8.1, Android operating system can control the overall functioning of a computer.